Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Friday, June 9, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link to our Patreon in the description and comments section below. Texas Rangers vs Tampa Bay Rays. Following a sweep of Seattle and a series win over St. Louis, Texas has the second best record in MLB. Now 4.5 games ahead of division rival Houston, the Rangers are taking the league by storm. Texas scores 6.33 runs per game, first, and hits .277, first, with a .802 ops, second. It's hit 79 long balls, 7th, and recorded 33 stolen bases, 24th this season. The Rangers pitching staff sports a 3.58 ERA, 4th, and a 1.17 WHIP, 2nd, with 31 quality starts. Our team pick is Rangers money line. In the battle between the top two teams in MLB, I'm betting on the Rangers to earn a Texas-sized road win in primetime on Friday night. The Rangers are as hot as any team, with a 6-1 record in their last 7 games versus a team with a winning record. They're also 4-1 in their last 5 games following an off day and 6-2 in their last 8 road games. With a total set at 7.0 to 8.5, they're 16-5 in their last 21. Our total pick is under 8 runs. Arizona Diamondbacks vs Detroit Tigers. Let's be honest here, even the most optimistic Diamondbacks fans wouldn't expect the club to be in first place after 2 months of action. Not over the always dominant Los Angeles Dodgers or star-studded San Diego Padres. Yet, they enter this at 1.5 games up on the Dodgers in the division. The offense has led the way, as Arizona is 6th in runs per game this season. The Diamondbacks are 5th in batting average, 9th in OBP, and 5th in slugging percentage. They may have 70 home runs, but speed and contact make Arizona's lineup dangerous. Their hitters are 3rd in strikeout rate and 3rd in stolen bases. If they learn how to draw more walks, they'll give opposing pitchers nightmares. Our team pick is Arizona Diamondbacks minus 1.5 runs. While Detroit's Michael Lorenzen has been an incredible pitcher at home, Arizona's Merrill Kelly can match him. Especially since Kelly is facing one of MLB's worst defenses. Lorenzen doesn't get that luxury, as the Diamondbacks put pressure on pitchers with every pitch. If Arizona's rested bullpen can hold on, there's no reason they shouldn't easily outscore the Tigers in this one. The first-place Snakes keep the pressure on their California rivals with another win. Our total pick is under 8.5 runs. Los Angeles Dodgers vs Philadelphia Phillies. After losing a season-long 4 games, the Dodgers snapped the skid by beating the Reds 6-0 on Thursday. Clayton Kershaw pitched 7 shutout innings and struck out 9 batters to lead the way. The Dodger offense collected 12 hits in the win and left 13 men on base, but still went 4 for 8 with runners in scoring position. David Peralta and Freddie Freeman both drove in 2 runs in the win. Our team picked Dodgers. It's hard to pass up on the Dodgers at this price. Although both starting pitchers are hard to trust, the Los Angeles offense has been much more consistent and should be able to outslug the Phillies in this one. Los Angeles has won 6 of their last 7 games against the Phillies and despite the bullpen woes, are still the better team overall. Our total pick is over. New York Mets vs Pittsburgh Pirates. The New York Mets are 21st in team batting average at .238, 18th in on-base percentage at .318, and 21st in slugging percentage at .393. The Mets have scored 267 runs, which is 17th. New York is led at the plate by slugger Pete Alonso, who has team best in home runs with 22 and RBI with 49, but was hit on the wrist Wednesday and is listed as questionable for Friday. Francisco Lindor has 11 home runs and 42 RBI, which is second to Alonso in both. No other player for New York has double digits in home runs. New York has hit 79 doubles, 9 triples and 73 home runs in 62 games. Our team pick is Pittsburgh Pirates. New York has lost 5 straight overall, and the Mets have lost 4 straight on the road. New York has lost 18 of its last 24 when playing against a team with a winning record, and on the road the Mets are 19-40 in their last 59 against a team with a winning record. The Mets may play without their leader in home runs and RBI Pete Alonso, who was hit on the wrist by a pitch Wednesday and left the game. Pittsburgh has won 6 of its last 8 overall, and at home the Pirates have won 4 of the last 6. New York starting pitcher Tyler Megill pitched well in his most recent outing, but the Mets lost to Toronto 2-1, and in 2 starts previous to that, the right-hander was hit hard, allowing 8 runs in just 70 innings, with New York losing both of the games. Rich Hill is coming off one of his best performances of the season, in which the left-hander allowed just 1 run in 60 innings, and the Pirates defeated St. Louis 2-1 last Sunday. Over the last 5 starts, Hill has allowed 1 run or less in 3. Our total pick is over. Boston Red Sox vs New York Yankees. Boston scores 5.05 runs per game, 6th, and hits .260, 8th, with a .758 ops, 8th. The Red Sox are 19th in homers, 66, and 22nd in stolen bases, 35. The pitching staff sports a 4.64 ERA, 24th, and a 1.32 whip, 18th, with 20 quality starts. Our team pick is Yankees money line. The Red Sox-Yankees rivalry hasn't been the same the past few seasons, as Boston is 19-39 in the last 58 meetings and 16-44 in the last 60 meetings in New York. That's the type of domination New Yorkers were used to reveling in, serenading Sox fans with 1918 chants to remind them of their flawed past. That, of course, all changed when Boston found its groove in 2004, the first of its 4 recent World Series titles. While neither ball club is on the top of the standings this season, they appear to be headed in different directions. New York has a playoff-caliber pitching rotation, which Boston does not. The Sox lineup may be deadly, but consistently overcoming poor pitching is a tall order in a 162-game season. I predict that will be clear as day, even if the northeast sky won't appear that way, on Friday at Yankee Stadium. Our total pick is under 8 runs. Kansas City Royals vs Baltimore Orioles. The Royals head into Baltimore in the midst of a tough stretch with 6 losses in their last 7 games and fresh off of being swept by the Marlins in Florida. They have just 18 wins on the season overall, 9 at home and 9 on the road. The Royals were outscored 21-8 in the 3 games against the Marlins, scoring just 1 run in each of the final 2 games. The series closed with a 6-1 loss on Wednesday afternoon, marking the 6th time the Royals have been swept this season. The Orioles will hope to find consistency in their return home on Friday. They are 17-12 at home this season and send Wells to the mound with a whip of 0.75 at Camden Yards this season. Wells is 2-2, but has a lower ERA, lower whip, and higher K9 rate at Camden Yards. He squares off against a struggling Royals team that has lost 6 of 7 games and scored just 1 run in each of the last 2 games. The Royals are hitting just .225 against righties this season and .223 on the road. The Orioles are hitting nearly .260 against lefties this season and scoring over 4 runs per game at home. Look for Baltimore to take advantage of the struggling Royals and take the series opener. Take the Orioles with a money line. Offensively, the Orioles have uncharacteristically been held to 3 runs or fewer in 4 of their last 6 games. Baltimore averages 4.9 runs per game this season, which is 7th in the major leagues. They have a good balance of hitting for average and power and also rank in the top 10 in stolen bases. The loss of center fielder Cedric Mullins, however, appears to be taking a toll since he was placed on the Illinois at the end of May with a groin injury. Mullins was batting .263 with 8 home runs, 39 RBI, 26 runs scored, and 13 steals from the leadoff spot in the batting order. First baseman Ryan Mountcastle continues to be Baltimore's biggest run producer, with a team leading 11 homers and 39 RBI, although he hasn't gone deep since May 24 and has slipped to 6th in the batting order lately. I'm siding with the over. Minnesota Twins vs Toronto Blue Jays. Sonny Gray will take the mound on Friday. Gray wasn't at his best last time out, but kept his team in the game, conceding 3 runs on 10 hits in 6.2 innings against the Guardians, resulting in a loss. The veteran has been the Twins' ace, conceding 3 or fewer runs in every outing, and is sporting a minuscule 2.15 ERA and a 1.22 whip, accompanied by a 4-1 record in 67 innings pitched. Gray posted 5 shutout innings against the Blue Jays last season and has recorded a sharp 2.99 ERA and a 4.4 record in 13 career meetings. Minnesota is on a road trip. The squad has been inconsistent but stands atop the AL Central despite having a losing record. The Twins won 2 of 4 home meetings against the Guardians last weekend and were dealt a series sweep against the Rays this week. They have lost 2 of their previous 3 road series and are 4-6 in their last 10 bouts. Our team pick is Toronto Blue Jays. The Minnesota Twins have been horrible on the road. They have only won 2 road series all season. The squad is slumping, dropping 5 consecutive games after they were dealt a sweep by the Rays this week. The Toronto Blue Jays are clicking, winning 8 of their last 10 games, highlighted by a sweep of the Mets and 3 wins in 4 meetings against Houston. Furthermore, while Twin starter Sonny Gray is having a great season, it has not led to wins for the squad. They have lost in 5 of his last 6 outings due to a lack of runs. The offense has scored 3 or fewer runs in 5 of Gray's last 6 starts. Our total pick is over. Houston Astros vs Cleveland Guardians. Houston dropped their 2nd straight game in Toronto, leaving them needing a win Thursday to split the 4-game series. The Astros entered Thursday 36-26 on the year and stood 4.5 games behind the Rangers for the top spot in the division. On Wednesday night, Houston finished with only 5 hits. Mauricio Dubin had 3 of those, leaving the rest of the team to go a combined 2 of 27. Yordan Alvarez hit his 17th homer of the season in the loss for the Astros. Ronald Blanco didn't factor in the decision as he threw 6 innings, allowing 2 runs on 3 hits with 4 walks and 5 strikeouts. Hector Neris, 3-2, took the loss in relief as he allowed 1 run on 1 hit with 2 walks and no strikeouts in 1 inning of work. This one is going to be a battle of pitchers that have been pretty solid this season. Javier has a bit of a track record, having pitched well for Houston over the last few seasons, including a 4-1 record with a 2.20 ERA in 14 appearances, 2 starts, in the postseason. The Astros, even with 2 straight losses heading into Thursday, have seemingly found their stride after a slow start to the season. Getting healthy was important for the Astros, as the return of Jose Altuve was a big boost. Allen has won 2 straight starts for the Guardians, but he still is a rookie with limited experience under his belt at the big league level. Factor in that Cleveland struggles to put runs on the board, and that could prove problematic for the hosts. Give the advantage to the Astros as they take the opener of this series. Our team pick is Houston Astros. Cleveland won for the 3rd time in 4 games as they beat the Red Sox in the middle game of their 3-game series Wednesday night. The Guardians entered Thursday 2nd in the AL Central despite a 28-33 record, leaving them 2.5 games behind the Twins for the top spot. On Wednesday night, Cleveland got 3 hits each from Aim Rosario, 2 runs, RBI, and Josh Naylor, run, RBI, to lead a 10-hit attack. Tanner Bybee, 2-1, earned the win on the mound as he threw 5 innings, allowing 2 runs, 1 earned, on 4 hits with 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. Emmanuel Clase worked the 9th, allowing no runs or hits with 1 walk and 2 strikeouts for his 20th save. Our total pick is under.